Hey guys, thank you for tuning into the channel. It is my first video, so bear with me. If you like what you see today, be sure to subscribe and become one of my first subscribers to one of my first videos. And I hope that later on we can look back at these videos and see how far we grew our channel. Today I'm going to be fishing the boat dock on a 1/8 ounce shaky head by owner hooks on a chartreuse and black fleck zoom trick worm. And I've been having some real success off this setup lately here at this dock. So I'm hoping that today I can start the channel off and really put some bass on video for us to see. I don't know what we have, but stay tuned and I hope that I can bring you some exciting adventures. And remember, somewhere after 5 o'clock, it's dock 30. When I come to these docks and these boat ramps, what I like to do is I like to use the slower baits. I will have a moving bait on, such as a spinner bait. And I'll use a trailer like a fluke or some kind of shad imitation trailer, just for the simple fact that that's what they're doing. They're feeding up on these shad and moving in and out. And what I like about it is we're in a post spawn right now, and these post spawn patterns allow these fish that have been spawning here in the docks and here in these flats to push in and out and feed off these boat ramps. I mean, vigorously off these shad. So I like to use the spinner bait tipped with a type of shad imitation, and then I like to always do a shaky head slow presentation, because the thing about the docks are bass are going to use those as ambush points. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create baits that would in a sense perceive as something the bass should be hiding for and attacking. And that's what you want to do here. It's just like any other hunt. So when you're hunting, you put decoys out in order to lure these fish in. Obviously we don't have decoys, but the closest thing we do have are baits that can mimic the type of prey that these fish are chasing, you know. And the spinner bait I like to run is I believe also a 1/8 ounce. Lake Lewisville is a huge reservoir in North Texas. It's not really known for big fishing, but there's a lot of big fish here. It's mostly known for its recreational activity. And if I point the camera around right now, you're going to be able to see how, you know, you got the people camping over there, right? You got boating. Right, it's a beautiful day out here. You got some dogs in the water here. You got a family right there. And you know, I'm just simply rigging up and setting up right here. This is my setup where I like to get it going. I got my Mickey D's. I got my Yeti cup with my ice. I mean, it's always best to come prepared. I'm gonna tie here, Palomar knot. Palomar knot's the strongest knot for me. It's the most, I mean, I just trust it a lot. There's nothing worse than thinking you have everything correct to get snapped off by that big one. And let me tell you something, guys. When you're fishing for big bass, or just bass in general, it can happen in one cast, man. Trust me. I used to think, oh, you know, like, what's happening, you know, what's the point of all this? Am I going to really catch the big one today? I'm just going to catch XYZ. And when you do, man, and you're not ready, oh my gosh, dude, you really won't be able to sleep, man, or at least I won't. All right, next one. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go on a drop shot here. Okay, real simple. Just text a buddy of mine. All my buddies, you know, when I'm out here, they like to bluff. Hey, I'm coming out there. What's happening? But they all want to know what I caught first. And that's the thing about fishing. I'm not going to tell you what I caught. You got to come out here and work. You come out here and work with me, then I'll let you know. But you can't let me put all the work in, guys, and then call me up and ask me what's going on. I might not give you the straightest answer, if you know what I'm saying, but you'll get my picks. Joking, but I'm really not, because with me and my friends, it can get super competitive. And again, I'm rigging up right now, drop shot show you my setup here in a second and just simply turn it around. I mean, really honestly, when you're in there, you know, that trick worm is going to be doing a lot more than just standing like that. So I mean, as long as they can see and grab onto it, got my drop shot, gonna change the big bait up. Coming over here to the 12-pound mono, Quantum PT smoke. I mean, I can't tell you a better setup than this right here. I know people like to go finesse. I mean, it just absolutely swallows any finesse that I've had. I just love the power of the bait casting reel. Then I love the sensitivity of the 12-pound test. And then I'm fishing it, I believe, on a 7-1 St. Croix Mojo bass. That's a real awesome hole. And setup is real simple. You just get your shaky head right there. Tie your Palomar knot. There's that again. Gonna rig my plastic right when I actually get on the water there. But that's it. Gonna fish that. It's time to work with my big daddy. I'm gonna revisit this now. I am gonna fish a jig again. I'm just gonna look for a more power, maybe a more power setup, or I may even go shaky head on this bigger worm, because I want to see what type of bigger fish I can pull out. So I'm gonna go with a huge 12-inch power worm. Again, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment below on how I can get better. Remember, it is my first video, so it's only going to get better from here. If I can follow up with some good fish, I can come back and summarize exactly how the day went, and maybe we can learn something about fishing in 80-degree weather. I would say early summer instead of spring, because it is going to be 87, 88 today. So, thing about the shaky head is you can be very intimidated by it if you get it snagged a couple times, because you're fishing it in the rocks. I'm targeting the boat ramp and coming back towards the dock. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for those fish that are gorging after their spawn, coming into the post spawn, using that dock as cover and structure, and then coming out to feed and gorge on these flats and these boat docks, because this is where the shad spawn starts happening. And the fish know that. Trust me, if you lived on this lake for X amount of years, just like your city or your neighborhood, you're going to know exactly when it's time to eat. Just like when your body knows it's 5 or 6 o'clock to eat dinner, you're ready to go. Some may eat it later, some may eat it earlier. Hey guys, my name's VG. It's 82 degrees, Sunday, May 7th, 11:14. We're going to come right here to Lake Lewisville in North Texas. We're going to fish the boat ramp and the boat loading dock. We're fishing a big jig, a spinnerbait, a drop shot, and a shaky head using Zoom, chartreuse, and black fleck trick worms. And we're going to see if we can't get some big bass on camera and start this channel off right. sure that I'm going to be hitting and coming off right when I come off, and I tight right there, I usually get hit. So I'm going to try to get a bigger one. Biggin, 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 biggin. Not there. Biggin, biggin. This is a biggin. Biggin stuff. Biggin. Biggin. That's what I come out here for. Ladies and gentlemen, he smashed this one. He smashed that shaky head right there off the boat ramp. It's a very nice fish. Very nice fish. Dock 30. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. What happened was he came right here out this boat ramp, came real slow on a 12 o'clock position, bounced that shaky head up and down, and bam. That's the reward you get. Pig, fellas. That's a pig. All right, guys, I don't know if you actually saw what happened, but I'm out here fishing the dock, and I'm trying to put a pattern together. I caught one right here off the pylon. Then the next, I had a couple other bites, but the next chunk came from a little bit from the boat ramp to the dock. So what they're doing is they're in that deep, and they're coming up and just feeding off the shadow on the boat ramp. I'm going to test my theory. I'm going to continue what I'm doing, and I'm going to try to put a solid pattern together with this shaky head and see how many I can catch right here. So stay tuned. Another one. Same pattern. Right off that boat ramp, coming here to this dock. Just a beautiful, nice catch right there. We're just barely hitting it. You can see his tail. Looks like he spawned out. Maybe guarding some frog. Nice fish. Alright guys, time for an update. Had to take a quick rest. Went inside the dock, not too much happening. What I love about this dock is the store that's right next to it Get yourself an ice cold Snickers ice cream bar and a nice little Kickstarter there, so you're not out here just dying from the heat. Anyways, I'm gonna head back over there to that dock where the boat launch is. Target that boat ramp a little more because I know I can catch some big fish there. I did leave earlier because the traffic was getting a little bit heavy and it was getting annoying, but I want to catch some fish, and I still have a majority of the baits tied on. I have the shaky head, I have the drop shot, the spinnerbait, and then the Big Daddy jig. I'm going to sit here for another 5 or 10 more minutes and regroup, and then head right back to it and hope I can get you some fish on cam. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe, and remember, somewhere before or after 5 o'clock, it's Dock 30. Right there. Took me a while to get them, but eventually they'll be here.